Three-man setup on B right now. They know they've made the right call.
Their Kevlar best into the B side. Oh, is that from Zywoo? A burst to the takes him off the boost. They'll go for another one. Dimple fearful of the same fate. He doesn't even get there. Masuta cuts him down to size. Boomich spares and Vitality with a near perfect pistol.
Job of holding on to the Kevlar here for Electronic and
Am I tripping or was that a burst?
I think it was. They heard the little click too, right? The burst fire, it gets a bum wrap. Zywoo, I think, maybe showing us why. All right, hold on.
Sorry.
Let's not go too fast, guys. You can see
Didn't we used to talk about burst being
lit, right? You know, up close and personal, jumping around, and you
good. I mean, chances are we've got a whole lot of new joining us for our second map of play.
Grand finals, one
Great
of which
start.
NaVi.
Oh, it's online, kind of.
Yeah, so then we also have the whole situation with Flamey going out. Of course, we have the Intel Grand Slam, where they'll an extra $100,000 in prize money as the
giant killer bonus
never
activated.
been done before.
Okay.
So when Liquid won and when Astralis won, nobody stopped them. Like carry performance,
oh God, yeah.
right?
They were
like
about to lose.
So over towards Banana is where we'll turn our attention in the early stage.
Yeah, okay, the Flash looking for him, and they've managed to find Electronic.
I might say save now, but one of the things I want to say alongside of that is that's the type of plays that I like from Vitality, because players out of apartments, and they even went noisy before the Flash smokes had landed, and that's something that I think Vitality have in their arsenal, and it's great when it pays off, and it does right here. So that's one way to do double dip with the majority of these purchases. Vitality, you count your lucky stars that NaVi aren't breathing down your neck in a lot of these post-plant situations.
The sandbags, we'll see how much that becomes a conversation.
So we still has Banana right now, and a smoke just corral Vitality and hope that they'll go into this top Banana control now. So a sandbag molly from Apex, a flash as well, setting Zywoo up to thrust forward with that UMP, calls it clear, and now every...
Two to the belly, and that's what the Deagle does best, just takes, or it does convert a necessary frag, and it sure bide his time for the rest. So Perfecto's heading apps, position they're in, and Zywoo does take down the CZ of Boomich. Looks like Vitality will deal with Perfecto's Galil, maybe not going to be saved
off this arch line, either by a flash or a smoke, but we're...
Gets away from trouble. Zywoo not so lucky, and it bows down to the bomb now loose, and Boomich is on the way as fast as possible. That's a great incendiary. So, I mean, with 8 seconds left, they'll just get found. Lovely.
Oh, may have been worth a save after all there. I know that it meant that never going to happen. So NaVi are on the board. It's always been the secondary AWP. It's just questionable when...
Roll and NaVi want to contest. You've got to just about manage that. Electronics ready for you as well. So force is simple to the boiler. Perfect flash.
Right now, because as that happened, Apex has walked up toward, actually exchanged some damage and a lot of pressure applied to this
glance. And as I say that, they turn around, they turn tail, and are charging in. Best bet, they can't deny the plan. I say that. Watch Simple go for a Hail Mary. One no scope's enough.
Help them on out. But when you're the B defenders and all you have to your name for opening fights, right? The Mac 10 on Dust 2 on the seat side, they're pushing through. Simple blind again, run on down.
They needed that, and Masuta takes them both. That's the site wide open. Only one man left to defend it, and the trade's a
little bit of leg showing up mid with that AWP shot, and then they absolutely running over NaVi, and now they're up to 5, maybe.
Seconds now to not only plant, Chad, but try and take us away.
Yeah, the fact that the bomb was still down T.
The established crossfire. It's actually kind of holding on to what he can, does well for one, and that will be an M4. Good measure, something out of that.
Hence, right, that's the Zywoo closer.
That out at some point. Oh, he went for info, and he finds a whole lot more than he bargained for. Drop that. Bit shallow. Bullets through. Hinder Apex's adventure. Because of the gap. It's because of the gap, and he's taken down Boomich. Trying to get across. Perfecto, they know where you are, and he was tagged up earlier. He's calling for backup. Done well to take another. And they're dropping like flies. It falls to Zywoo with an adjustment of his own. Nick of time, a resmoke for good measure. Shot from Bit, but there goes Zywoo. Shox has to do it all now. Posted up on his location using the smoke for the element of surprise.
Gone well. I guess I'm fighting my way out of here. Favor and snatches that one away from NaVi.
Look what it's done to them.
Oh, that's absolutely rinsed them right there. And starting to, well, not starting to run away with it. Oh, no, we're still going. Don't worry about the smoke.
And at that point,
Vitality now is they're going to get themselves up to 7 rounds. NaVi, Kevlar is more important. Your max loss bonus, right? You're going to have enough to buy next round, so keep third man over a bit again here. So fortifying that B bomb site, and they're heading past A Vitality. They're ready for this.
What
Simple
are you cooking up? Yeah, Simple panics with the smoke. That's a lot for this element of surprise. Now Simple's hit them with the dunk. And
I was talking about finances, not too much of a problem. If Shox goes straight away, there's 2 players on the site.
Evacuated through Speedway, they're coming in. Com there from Vitality. Bit looking to return to the fray. A well-placed incendiary from the CT, but here they go. Vitality committing. Flight paths outlined. It's Perfecto. Dances with death, only the one to report, and now under the smoke. Look at that filthy one-way. exposed. Here comes Simple up the banana. Apex very brave about this. He's done some damage, but now the advantage comes down to what ZywOo's capable of on this coffin position. He's not going to be Simple, quite the partnership, but not much time for this.
Shut Vitality down. Sure, that's happened twice now, but only twice. Have an AWP set up because right now that territory is free for Vitality.
Now, Electronic's been boosted up into a real power position. He's fallen off now, I think, upon the loss of apps.
Defending A now for the better part of 4.
Poking and prodding. What an adjustment from ZywOo. He's managed to find one. Typical smoke drop by Electronic, almost a perfect indicator of their presence. Two of them here, but that's what they do best. Two heads from Simple. Electronic providing, and it's a pair of frags for him.
We talk about why it's scary to go A. That's why it's scary to go A. Simple, right? They identified where Bit was. They tried to punish that space, knowing exactly what. And it looks scrappy, right? It definitely looks scrappy for a moment here. Want to make sure you're securing everything you can. Boomich now with some actual banana aggression here takes ZywOo out of the equation early. He's been silenced, and Apex straight through the smoke, so we're back to a 4-on.
There, now a little extra incendiary for Apex to add to his lands right in front of Coffins, which you know is a prime location. Well-placed nade, and the spray combines for so much damage. Vitality, they are bleeding internally, but they still try and strike, and so many men. Perfecto needed theirs, and behind the smokes lingers the retake. Bomb to be planted. Shock's trying to find that dream location or a safe one. And Kyojin trying to remain relevant. Painting Coffins, it's a big one from Shocks. He's tagged up Bit. In, but the bodies have dropped and they know where you are. Shocks, too many men to handle.
Right, just one kill going their way, and then maybe it's as well when you're having somebody from a region like the French, right?
Yeah.
Like he's outdoor into French Counter-Strike. He's the one who...
That's fair.
So Xtaz has to offer the Vitality team.
Well, is that from my understanding and from a couple of news articles, admittedly not that ideal for Vitality. NaVi winning out, posting their 4th, and now on
the early exchanges of nades right now have left Vitality with nowhere to go. Top mid's
the movement. Apex has partnered up with him. ZywOo getting 2 on the hero. AK, he's the only one with the rifle.
They're going back to A. They're going to Electronic's domain.
You're kidding me. Back now in Electronic. It's Electronic. I'll give you incredible from Vitality, making a lot done. Electronic has put the bomb on the floor. They have twinched around just like that. All of the heroics. And that's a 5th found thanks to Electronic. I can't believe I didn't keep...
And Apex not happy with how that one's unraveled.
Shocks.
That's a curious buy right there. It's a curious buy all over.
50 bullet SMG. And ZywOo, oh, okay, he's just...
Wider, ZywOo was dead to rights, and now a gamble call having to be made from NaVi here. Electronic on his lonesome right now. Ability and aid right now. Masuda slipped the net. The Simple's here.
Oh my, that's quite the frag to find. And the Perfecto too. Masuda, more impact on this team. Different position, he's mixed it up, and all eyes were on Pit. Again, Kyojin's the one to humble him. Now we are talking...
You win a round on your own again for us?
Yeah, just one more time.
We just need it again.
Just one more now.
Just one more, please. But, all right, so 9 now for Vitality. And
that brings us straight back to the Xtaz conversation. You know, they've managed to very same half. NaVi posted on their map pick. 10-5 half on Dust 2 and looking to do the same on...
But NaVi have no information. I want to make that clear. Don't know if anybody's top banana. They do not know if anybody is top mid.
Scouting on B if they can... Oh, they want a pressure. They want a pressure and Simple completely. Image from Coffins. Perfecto holds the line. Apex 4 HP. He'll be the last to fall. And NaVi make... Double peek, he's getting his shot, he's hitting it home! Just the greatest, Simple with 5. All right, we're into Inferno, and Vitality smiles from the Frenchman. They're definitely feeling, why Inferno? I feel like that T-side kind of justified it, if they can follow that. Now Simple and his team do 50s. Fast, and that's a risk. Oh my lord, Bit knows he's got a 1v1 here.
Still do this.
Yeah, Apex's nade is good, and very different round had he got that 3rd, but Shocks, surely they'll be expecting something like this though. But if Shocks kind of limits himself, never mind. Sprayed down 2 of them to half health, but it's just introduced it back into the pond. Here they come.
Oh, no.
Apex onto Simple, so it's a bit of a catastrophe for NaVi. With 30 seconds left, yeah, you better get your... So he's got no info to be found now. Smoked off complex. And he does catch, of course, the bomb carrier. It's lost in the smoke. Perfecto will scoop it up just in the nick of time. The boost can deny it, and it will. 11 for Vitality and Perfecto. You are, yeah, in trouble. A lot of trouble.
Oh, after time as well. That couldn't have gone worse. Okay, that is horrible.
That's worst case.
Yeah, and it looked like it was such a great start. Shocks pushed...
Shave off some of Simple's kills as well.
Yeah, this one here is... I think they're 400.
There you go.
All right.
Jolie's in a decoy.
Yeah,
that's basically...
Them up to 8 rounds. Vitality be broken. There 3 more gun rounds necessary for NaVi to...
Someone on Vitality's got a very strong arm. That nade... And Simple denies. Great find. The armor keeping him alive there. And... Holy moly! Perfecto and Boomich on their heads. ZywOo is having none of it, but that's why Bit still a competitive round here. And if Electronic can somehow Apex on the rotate, very ready for action. That's the bomb. That should be the round.
Conversation we had about a comeback on Inferno.
Octan, he's not ready for it. Doesn't seem. Now with the bomb scooped up, if he loses it here in mid, it's a dire straight for both Plumich.
A's open now. Both Apex and ZywOo were over towards B.
Trying to deal with the flash. ZywOo play already knows where the last is. There's two of them there. That was Apex and ZywOo with a little bit of a full 5k between.
And he grabs 2 more kills within this round, right? Let me just, next closest is Apex with 11. Then below that, you've got A right here, and it's stumping NaVi now, who are starting to look frustrated.
Maybe that's the answer as to why they didn't.
Yeah, I like Inferno.
I like Inferno.
I do good work on Inferno.
Okay, Matthew, you don't fancy your chances of breaking setup. Very rarely goes awry for seeing the feed. ZywOo looking for more, but Kyojin bits ahead of it. This could be a little bit of an element of surprise here. Warns them now with a missed shot. Burns for ZywOo all over the map. Yeah, Chad, this one's going to peter out. Vitality.
Dropped the smoke and tried to go around Arch. Now, ZywOo, as soon as second half, has only had about 3 kills. Not a lot of impact from NaVi in general, and I suppose that makes sense. They're in the bop up and down. 9 in a row to take this to overtime for NaVi, right? So AK makes it a little bit more compelling, but I still don't love his chances.
The whole cavalry's on the way, and Masuta just stands. Lost an extra 195 from the first place of each.
So it all kind of changes.
And the courtesy of a smoke to have absolutely nothing to the balcony presence. Kyojin has got a lovely angle as that smoke blooms, but just hanging out in the open, he'll greet them both with bullets. That advantage NaVi had is short-lived, and now look at it. What a stray bullet early on that T-ramp, leaving Crossfire is hell. Bomb is now confirmed, and it's Kyojin and Masuta doing it all. You boys teaching NaVi a thing or two, and now we have it. Chad put it, a best of 3 ahead of us.